New military are coming to Donbass from Russia. General Severodonetsk warned everyone the situation is very difficult. The situation on the Eastern Front is deteriorating and becoming very difficult, and all because the enemy is moving new forces from Russia. General Severodonetsk urgently arrived at Ground Zero. This is the last chance for the Russian army to seize the initiative, so a new offensive will begin in the fall. Soldiers of the Presidential Brigade hit a Russian T-90 tank with a kamikaze drone in one of the frontline areas. A precision strike minus the most modern tank in Russia. Near Bakhmut, soldiers of the 92nd Brigade from the Code 9.2 unit turned a T-80 tank, a Su-2S-1 howitzer and an MTU-90 tank bridge builder into scrap metal overnight with just one attack drone. Ukrainian troops make progress towards Novoprokopivka on the southern front according to the representative of the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine Andriy Kovalev. The defense forces continue to conduct an offensive operation in the Melitopol sector. In the direction of Novodanilivka-Novoprokopivka, we have succeeded, are consolidating the achieved positions, and are firing artillery at the identified enemy targets, the spokesman said. The Ukrainian army has taken key heights near Novoprokopivka in the Tokmak sector, which makes it possible to hold back large enemy forces in this village so that they do not flank our troops near Verbov. The Ukrainian armed forces managed to cut into Surovikin's defense line along the front by 9 kilometers. There are reports that our troops have already reached the western outskirts of Verbov. Meanwhile, State Duma Deputy General Gurilov is furious with the news from the southern front, and said that now is the perfect time to launch a nuclear strike on Robotyne, because it is the most capable grouping of Ukrainian troops. Here is some more interesting footage from the Zaporizhzhia sector. Ukrainian troops using Javelin ATGMs and Stugna are destroying Russian tanks in the Zaporizhzhia sector. M7 Bradley Fire Support Team, FIST, is spotted for the first time in service with the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Instead of the tow launcher, it is equipped with target detection equipment that allows it to operate at a distance of up to 20 kilometers and transmits this information to artillery units. Ukraine's successes on the battlefield are raising the cost of war for Putin, Bloomberg writes. After several weeks of strikes on fortified Russian front lines in the occupied east and south, Ukrainian forces have made significant breakthroughs that open up the prospect of a faster offensive and the retreat of Russian troops. In addition, Putin is facing increased drone attacks on Moscow and other Russian cities, which undermines his claims to be able to ensure the country's security ahead of the March 2024 elections. However, there are still many hard battles ahead, and Russian troops are still well dug in. Ukraine knows that it needs to gain as much territory as possible before the terrain becomes impassable in the run-up to winter. We have established mass production and supply of steel structures to the troops to protect equipment and personnel. Lancet catchers have already proved their effectiveness by preventing enemy drones from destroying Ukrainian military equipment. 32 of these structures have already been donated to the Ukrainian Defense Forces and are protecting equipment on the front line. They were manufactured by specialists from Akhmetov's Medinvest in coordination with the military. The company produces and delivers 5 such Lancet catchers to the troops every week. The video shows the result of a caught Lancet. The equipment is intact, the structure will be restored. These are the events that are known at the moment.